so dry here that like my throat gets so dry as well. I feel so thankful and lucky to be in Colombia. It's an incredible country, loving it so far. So if you guys were wondering where Jack is, Jack was actually supposed to be on this trip with me, but unfortunately he had to pull out last minute with 3 weeks to go. So I nearly was going to go by myself, but yeah, I didn't want to cancel just because I literally organised the whole trip. So I was like, well, I'll ask a few friends. So Catherine came to mind first because Catherine loves traveling. I asked Catherine and she literally said yes straight away, which is amazing. So yeah, me and Kat have been traveling around for the last 4 or 5 days. It's been amazing, but obviously it's sad that Jack couldn't come. But I guess we'll just have to go to another South American country because yeah, I absolutely love South America so far. I will say that it's not safe. Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like it is not like fully safe, but just keep your wits about you, and if you feel like you're getting into a weird situation, just like, you know, just get out. For instance, when me and Kat arrived to Bogota, the area we were staying in, it looked very dodgy at night. Like we just got like a weird feeling about it. And the next day we didn't go out or anything, but the next day we asked the Airbnb host and he confirmed, he was like, oh yeah, just don't go out at night. So yeah, just basically just trust your gut and you should be fine. Kat and I are staying in hostels. We're staying in hostels throughout our whole 2-week trip. And we're staying in dorms and also some private rooms, and the private rooms you get a bit more like alone time, which is nice too, because the hostels are very social. Like everyone's like, oh, you want to join us on our plans, you want to come with us to dinner for drinks, and sometimes me and Kat are like yeah, but like other time we just want to like chill, and then we feel kind of like dry shites if we're not going, do you know, that kind of way. But at the same time, it's good to like have that time for yourself as well. So we're trying to like figure out the balance. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the Colombian series. I think Getafe yesterday, I'm not being dramatic, but I think it was one of my favorite days I've ever lived. Oh, I just loved it so much. I'm so glad I have the video. Getafe, climbing the rock, going to the colorful village. The people were lovely too. We made friends with 3 guys. Steve from New York, Lucas from Germany, from Berlin, and Elias from Switzerland. We met up with Steve then for dinner last night, which was really nice, and everyone's kind of going their separate ways today, but I guess that's the way when you're traveling. Yeah, today we are going on a coffee tour. So we get to go and we get to like take the coffee beans from the plants and then bring them and roast them and make our own cup of coffee from scratch basically. So it's gonna be so good, guys. I'm having the most amazing time, and I'm just so glad that I can vlog and like take you guys along with me. I will say with South America so far, I have no to say. It is difficult being vegetarian. So I brought some little sesame snack bars. These Trek bars have been lifesavers because they're full of protein as well as oats, so they just keep you going throughout the day. I'll bring you guys up to the rooftop actually, because we've got like a rooftop pool here, and I think I might just chill because Kat's still asleep. And then yeah, I'll just wait for her, and then we'll get some breakfast, and then we're going to the coffee tour. So this is our hostel bar on the roof, and this is the pool. It's so beautiful. It's not open yet because it opens at 9. It's now 7:30. I'm an early bird. Record this because this is our little dorm room in Medellin. This is my bed. It's like a little pod. Yeah, there's 7 of the girls, but then we also have lockers. Just make sure you bring a lock if you're coming. Here there's like a toilet and then a little sink area and then shower. So it's grand.
Entonces, they call it coffee cherry because the color, the shape, and also some growing process inside the fruit. Okay?
Got our basket.
Plant. We call to it cafeto. You could recognize it into the plantations because the long, shiny, and also pointy leaves that it has. Tenemos 4 variedades diferentes. De esas 4, 2 son las más populares. Tiene una fortuna, ¿no?
Es que me encanta.
Okay, girls, do you use an...
Yeah, oh, such a fun experience. I'm loving it, like, so nice.
Very authentic.
Very authentic. Don't know what's in store yet, but we've heard the history all about coffee from the source in Ethiopia. Look at my collar sticking out, I didn't even notice. Yeah, how it came over to South America and everything, and the whole history behind it, which I didn't have a clue about, so I'm going to read up on it now when I go home. 10 out of 10. I'll link the coffee tour in the description. I think it was Kira Shally who taught me about this tour, but I need to double check. But thank you, Kira, if it was you.
Van a ver varios de él en la plantación, tanto yarumos como plantas de plátano. Hojas, por ejemplo, del yarumo cuando caen se compostan y sacan diferentes bichos. Y el plátano es cafeína porque como la plantan en lugares más bajos.
We found some coffee beans. You can only pick them when they're red, because that means they're ripe. Yeah, Kat, we found a couple.
Yeah.
See? Some good ones.
Nice juicy ones.
So we might bring these down and try and roast them next and see if we're allowed today. Maybe?
Yeah, we're not colourblind
Oh yeah, good thing.
because you'd have no chance.
You'd have no chance. It's quite hot, but the ponchos really help, I must say.
Yeah.
They really help.
Flavor, everything into coffee change flavor. All the process, and into this case, for sure.
It is hot.
Do you heard this? ¿Sí se escuchan? Also the sound. Listo.
After the coffee tour, we returned to Medellin and we took a cable car and we tried to go to Park RV, but unfortunately when we got to the top of the cable car, the park was closed. So definitely do your research and don't be like us. But it was a really cool experience to see Medellin from the air, and I would highly recommend everyone to take the trip in the cable car. Humidity is making my hair like so thick. On to Santa Marta. Santa Marta was the third stop of our trip. In Santa Marta, we definitely saw the non-touristy side of Colombia, which in parts was quite unsafe. Catherine and I stayed in the old town and we didn't feel secure, but it's important to note that this was just our experience, and we have heard of many backpackers really enjoying the city. We decided to stay in our hostel and use it as a base to travel to the Tayrona National Park. The Tayrona National Park was definitely a highlight on our Colombian trip. We saw monkeys, tropical birds and fish, and lizards, and I think it was the most beautiful beach I've ever swam on. We had a private tour guide called Martin from Iguanas Tours. The tour included entry to the park as well as lunch and snorkel gear. Thank you, Martin, for such a fun and informative trip. We both thoroughly enjoyed it.
In the North Island is better. I haven't been completely in the... And then we traveled like the... Yeah, we...
We are in Tayrona National Park and we're on a walking tour, but it's like paradise. It is amazing, so spectacular. I've never been to the Caribbean before, but oh my god, the palm trees and the beaches, it's just insane. And the nature, we've even seen 3 different species of monkey, and we've seen some ants as well, which I think I'll have some clips of. But yeah, I think we're going to go for a little swim now and just enjoy this. It's insane. Tayrona National Park, a must see if you're coming up north to near Santa Marta.
Or with boat from Santa Marta, or you can go like by car to Neguanje,
Right.
or you can even walk from Neguanje.
Ooh,
What do you think?
that's much nicer than I thought it was going to be. That's nice. The ones in the UK are horrible.
Oh, because it's already like the dry coconut, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
different.
don't like that.
Chile, no? Yeah, or Argentina.
So it is around 33 degrees, but the humidity is 70%, so it feels like 40 apparently. So we're sweating buckets. This is paradise. Yeah. We've got some snorkels and we're gonna dive straight in and cool off, I think. There's loads of fish. There's actually loads. There's fucking loads. We haven't got very far. There's actually a few fish. Pretty big ones, to be honest. Are you okay? Yeah. They're over this way. There's a fucking huge fish. Could you hear it?